Hey Gemini, welcome to your messages. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. I'll leave information regarding what decks of cards I use and how to contact me for personal readings in the description box. So go ahead and check that out. I never leave information for personal readings or my services in the comments. Let's see what we have for Gemini. Okay. All the cards there seem in reverse. Retreat. Separation. Oh, they both came there. And calling in your soulmate. We're going to take separation and calling in your soulmate as one. And we're going to pull another one saying it is safe to love there. Not all the deck is reversed, but some cards are. I just want to show you that. We started off with them upright. So, all reversals for you, Gemini. It seems like somebody who pulled away from you is full of regret. But I don't know if you're feeling the same anymore. It could, of course, general readings go both ways. So it might be that you pulled away from somebody and you're regretting it now, Gemini. You don't know how to call them in, or when you are trying to call them in, they're not coming back. The separation has not ended at this point. It is safe for you to love. In reverse. So until we understand that it's safe for us to love, we can't call in a soulmate, right? We just have to retreat, disconnect from the world. You just might want to be by yourself right now because the separation might be brand new for you guys. It might be a realization that it's over and there's no possible way to be back with this person. So you don't want to love somebody else right now. Maybe you're still in love with this person. Maybe you're single, but your heart isn't. You're still loving them from afar here. So let's see the whole message for Gemini. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. There's this endless waiting at the bottom of the deck, well, the old bottom of the deck here, waiting for that person to come back, and we can see that they haven't come back with the separation reverse there. There's no calling in of that person. Let's see the new bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Okay, so if they blocked you with communication here, when you start to move away from them, they come back. When you've healed this, you're realizing you're blocked, they've rejected you here, you start to move on like, okay, this is over for good. I'm picking up my swords, I'm picking myself up, and I'm moving on here. It's going to take a long time for them to take action towards you. You have to be in a positive state of mind. If you're trying to call somebody in, even a new person in, we have to be practicing positive affirmations, especially when we've been through something so bad like rejection and separation of a breakdown of a relationship. We have to get ourselves to that point where we can think positively and move forward here. This person, we've seen the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so this is that hermit mode and looking within for answers because somebody has blocked us from their 3D world and is not giving us those answers there. So it's moving on from being rejected here. There is somebody on the other side of that wall of rejection. Of course, you could have blocked them and rejected them. It goes either way in a general reading. But here, this is needing to pick yourself up and move on and move past this. Move past this hurt, this disappointment, this rejection, this feeling of, I guess, a lose-lose situation that you're blocked, you have nowhere else to go. And the divine often, pushes us into a situation where we feel there's nowhere else to go, or some can describe it as hitting rock bottom, right? But then the only way is up. The only way is towards this light that you're seeing. So I feel here you're able to, let go and let God and start moving forward to a better destination. This person is spying on you, Gemini. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, trying to gather information about you to see if you've moved on with a new love. They are actually sorry, but I guess, you know, it's like not saying it to you, maybe because of their actions are immature. The way they communicate is immature. They didn't want to lay their heart on their sleeve. It was out of balance here. You was trying to tell them, you know, I love you, I want to be with you, and they've rejected you here. So it was very off balance. They was immature. They didn't want to communicate, not giving or receiving information properly to you here. I think like they just ran away rather than face the problem. It can be very, I'm feeling like very heartbroken and very broken down here, Gemini. So I feel like whoever the message is for was the one who's very broken down, feeling rejected, feeling blocked, that there's no way forward, that rock bottom that I spoke of. Even feeling stuck, right? Because when, you know, just because somebody's broken up with you, it doesn't stop you loving them or caring about them. Even if they hurt you or deceived you, you don't immediately stop loving them. The transition has to go from the love for them to your love for yourself before we can move this forward. And I feel like this is something you had to relearn. It's like building yourself up all over again into a new person, because you had to leave all that behind after being rejected. There was just nowhere else to go, nowhere else to face, but you had to do it, you know. You had to pick yourself up here and start moving forward, and that's what you're doing here. This King of Wands, I feel like this is Mars energy to, you know, help you move forward. But it's also, this person may come back with a message, but it's after a long time. So it might be like 2 or 4 years later that they want to message you. And I know when I say to people the concept of time, it's really difficult for them to understand if they're just rejected, but on a healing journey and learning the new version of yourself and learning what you like again and how to heal and move forward and to learn to even think positively again. It takes a long time. So the divine is giving you this protection, this Nine of Wands. And I know it often doesn't feel like it when you're blocked, but the divine knows what's best for us and knows what we can handle. So this person being blocked out of your life or kept away from you for whatever reason, with whatever distraction, is for your own good. You will see it in the end. Hindsight is a beautiful thing, right? But right now, or you've been working through this, hitting the rock bottom and having to rebuild yourself step by step, and that's how you're taking it here. But you're going to have these, I guess, moments of self-reflection, moments of feeling rejected by even all the world at times, and that you're alone. With that 9, the 9's related to the Hermit, so it's that isolation that we can feel, that loneliness. But especially when we're hurting, it can feel like nobody understands, right? But you're on your way forward. If you're not already moving past this, you are on your way moving forward here. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the Moon here. So with this 4 of Pentacles reversed, it's like holding on to somebody or something that's not serving you. You carry the burden with you here. 10 of Wands. You're carrying the burden by refusing to let go of what was and what happened, how it played out, and things like that. This was a deep hurt. The Moon is very deep emotions. It's hit you deep at your core, that you're changing on every cellular level. So even your outward appearance may have changed. Some of you may have even lost or gained weight here. But this eventually will be a glow up. You'll eventually start to feel better about yourself. I hope, you know, most of you are at this stage now where you're starting to glow up, if you like. It's the new term these days. What you don't know with the 4 of Cups, this person is spying on you, wants to know what's going on with you. wants to make an offer to you. I don't feel like they have the courage just yet, especially if it's new. I don't think they have the courage. They have these feelings for you. They are actually starting to feel the burden. They never let you go either. They just felt like they made the decision that was best for their own ego, you know, self-preservation, protecting themselves was best to retreat. They actually regret and are apologetic for, you know, just retreating off. But this was their burden to carry also, so that these things would be revealed to them in their lesson, right? But this keeping their feelings a secret is becoming a burden. So this means the next step after the 10 of Wands is the Ace of Wands, is communication. They may try put the burden onto you, okay? So it's like you was hurt so bad, and when you start to process that and work through it, transcend it, while you're ascending, they then start to feel bad. So they then start to learn their lesson and start to process this. As they start to understand this could be over, or they've lost you forever with these actions, right? So then they start to make this movement. King of Wands is action. The King of Wands is very good at sitting on a burning throne. So they've been very good at sitting on these feelings and hiding them up until the divine wants to push this burden on them, and it's becoming too heavy and too much, and the King's throne is becoming too hot. It's like they're very good on the outside, you know, having a face on to appease other people. But on the inside, what's going on is this burning desire and fire to communicate these secrets that they have inside. You may have found out these secrets. You may be able to look at them and understand what's going on within them, and that makes them feel threatened and wants to get away and things like that. And this is why they retreated. They, you know, when somebody can't hide something from you, for them, their game plan is just to run, hide, ghost. But these feelings here, they're becoming too much. Okay, and this is the only major arcana that's out in the reading, the moon. The next full moon is the 29th of July, and it will be in Aquarius, where we are caring about other people, that humanitarian feeling. So this is why their feelings are being brought to the surface with the full moon. Okay, Gemini, good luck, guys.